Hey, love bugs. Ashlee Greer here. Today I want to talk to you about the fact that if you do not have the thing that you want, it's because you have limiting beliefs in the way of achieving that thing. You see, when you have goals that you want to achieve in your life, when you want to lose some weight, or you want to start that business, or you want to make more money, or you want to connect with more clients, or you want to get out there and be seen more, and you're just not doing it, and it's just not happening, and you're just not making that money, and you just haven't gotten that new car yet, and you haven't met your partner yet, part of you doesn't believe that you should. Part of you is trying to protect yourself. You see, you've probably heard the term limiting beliefs before, or mindset blocks. I don't particularly like that term myself because I don't believe in blocks. I believe that everything is a highway when we just take the limits off, right? It's like a speed limit. There's no speed block. It's a speed limit. It's limiting our ability to go at full force, at full speed ahead. What we want to do is we want to be able to examine the things that are in the way of us going full speed ahead, whether that's inviting prosperity into our life, or meeting up with our soul tribe, or meeting up with our soulmate, or losing weight, or finding our dream home, or whatever it might be. When we don't have the thing, it means that there is some belief inside of us which is stronger than the desire to have the thing. So everything, huge secret here, everything works on basically a scale, a balance scale. You know, you've ever seen those like scales of justice before, right? Where one is heavier than the other. If your belief that having the thing that you want is going to be a pain in the ass, it's going to be a lot of hard work, it's going to be really stressful, and you're going to have to sacrifice time with your family, and you're going to, burn out, or people aren't going to like you anymore, suddenly having that thing does not seem like something you want. It's not rewarding. So you're not going to have the thing. But if you make having the thing more rewarding than not having it, then you will achieve it. So here's what I mean. I'm going to walk you through an example. So let's say your goal is to be successful in your business. You want to make $20,000 a month. And by making $20,000 a month, you're going to have prosperity for your family. Maybe your husband won't have to work so hard. Maybe you can send your kids to private school. Maybe you'll be able to invest in retirement. Maybe you'll be able to pay off your credit cards. Maybe you'll be able to hire a badass coach. Maybe you'll be able to go on vacation. Maybe you'll be able to pay off your parents' house, whatever, right? All these exciting things that you'll be able to do with that money, with making $20K a month. However, you also believe that in order to make $20K a month, you're going to end up working yourself to the bone, working 80 hours a week. You're not going to be able to spend time with your family. You're no longer going to be able to cook dinner and spend, quality time with your family, having dinner at the dinner table, because that's something that you cherish. You're going to have to sacrifice your self-care. You're no longer going to have time to work out, and you're going to feel really stressed, but it's worth it because then, all of this good stuff is going to happen. I'm going to break it to you. That's not the way it works. If you think you're going to have to sacrifice all of this stuff, your self-care, your mental health, your physical health, your relationships, your sanity, to have the thing that you've decided you want, your inner mindset knows that that's a horrible idea. And it's actually going to, your limiting beliefs, that this is actually threatening, having this thing making $20K a month, it's going to say, this is threatening. We're going to protect you from the pain of burnout, stress, losing your husband, your kids hating you, not having any time for yourself, getting sick, because this is what it keeps projecting into the future of having to do all of those things. We're going to protect you from that, by not allowing you to make that income. Because by not making that income, that means you won't ever have to feel any of that pain. You won't have to sacrifice time with your kids and your husband, and you won't have to stop going to the gym, and you won't have to work until midnight every night. Isn't that good? And you're going, no, I want to make the $20K a month. So this is what I call competing intentions, when we have two things going on that we want. If you have two things going on that you want, whichever one you have stronger feelings about is going to win. Yes, you might want $20K a month, but guaranteed at the root, you want to not be miserable in your life more. You've convinced yourself that making that 20K is going to make you happy, but part of you knows, because of your beliefs about what it takes to make that money, that you're going to be miserable if you make it as well. So it's actually, you've got beliefs about it's going to cure my misery and cause misery. You know, brakes put on the car, put up the handbrake, the car slams to a stop, and you don't get what you want. And what the heck do you do about it? The thing you need to do about it is you actually need to look at, why is it that not having this thing is rewarding? What am I being protected from? What am I being protected? How is this trying to protect me? So if it's making 20K a month, because that's what I've been talking about, I'm going to make 20K a month, but I haven't made 20K a month. And I keep not reaching the goal of making 20K a month. And in fact, I'm not even close to making 20K a month. I'm making 2K a month or something. Why am I not making this? Now, here's the trick. Don't go into guilt and shame and I'm a bad person and I'm lazy and blah, 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 blah. That's not going to help you. What that is that's basically focusing your energy on a bunch of baggage, on a bunch of old narratives, a bunch of old stories about things you've been told in the past about you'll never be successful. We're not going there. What we're doing instead is we're taking that realization that I have not achieved my goals, and we're saying instead, if I haven't achieved you, it means something inside of me is telling me that this is not a safe thing for me to have. What is it that I believe will happen if I have this goal, if I achieve this goal, if I get it? What are the side effects of getting this thing? What else will happen? What will other people's opinions of me be? How will my relationships be impacted? How will my self-love be impacted? How will I feel in my own skin? Asking yourself all of these questions that really dig into what is going on around the achieving of this thing that is keeping me from achieving this thing. When you can understand all of those things that are going around the achieving of the thing, all of the other things that come with it, and you can see that there's all these beliefs you have about what comes with that thing that are usually all full of shit. They're totally faulty and they're not true. That's another thing, and that's why they're limiting beliefs and they're not true beliefs. They're false. They're stories we make it up in our head. But when you think that it's going to come with all of this hassle, all of this burnout, all of this hustle, all of this, working all of the time, all of this sacrifice, all this stress, you are not going to allow yourself to achieve it. And so you're always going to be back here never achieving it, because you never chose to look at why I'm not achieving this. What beliefs do I have within myself that are withholding this from me? Instead, you just blamed yourself and you just felt like crap, and then you just hid and you got paralyzed and you procrastinated and you got perfectionistic because you got afraid and you got anxious and you started to worry and you started to come up with problems to protect yourself again from achieving the thing, right? When you go into that guilt and shame and blame game, you're basically trying to protect yourself from getting the thing, because when you get into guilt and shame and paralysis and perfectionism and hiding, guess what you're doing? You're reinforcing not getting the thing again. The only thing you must do, you have to have the courage to do, and you have to have the clarity to do, is go, what is it about this thing that's threatening? What is not having this thing protecting me from? And how can I piece those things apart and understand that it's not true? Replace it with beliefs that support the achieving of that goal. And then I can allow that open highway to take me there. Now, this is what I help my clients accomplish. I help my clients accomplish this in one-on-one, but I help clients in their business accomplish this in my Flow Business Mentorship program. This is brand new for 2020. It's a program that I've launched, and it's beta launch last fall. People have loved it, and I'm re-releasing it again now. And I want you to consider joining us in this program. This program will take your business to the next limit. It will take all of those little things that you think come with success, i.e. stress, complication. I don't get to be myself. I have to be more appropriate. I have to be somebody else. And it will demolish them so that you get to be successful being yourself, so that you get to feel fabulous about success and no longer have those competing attentions that pull you back and put on the brakes to you achieving your dreams. We want you to have a balanced life where you get to love your life, you get to spend time with your family, you get to enjoy your kids, enjoy your spouse, you get to live the life of your dreams and have the business of your dreams. Because what the heck is the point of one without the other? All right, click on the link. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd be delighted to chat with you about it. Until next time, I'm Ashlee Greer. I am a business mentor for entrepreneurs like you who want to succeed without all the stress, without all the overwhelm, without all the overthinking, and without all the crap in the way. All right, see you next time.